Hello, my name is Berries and welcome back to my channel. I am your lovely host, Disability Lambs, and welcome to another video. So today I am doing another vlog and I'm taking you guys with me. Excuse me. Oh, it's cut up my nose. Have you ever had a burp that goes up your nose? I just came back from work. I am so tired. Today is Monday. It is painful here. Today was Monday. This Monday was definitely Monday. I am exhausted. We went to go do bulk groceries. We tried to get everything. We didn't get everything on my list. I will have to. This is why I end up doing like multiple grocery lists, because I can't find everything in one day, and I don't shop in one place. I go to different places, obviously, because I compare prices, so that's why I end up like giving you guys multiple grocery hauls.
Okay,
but let me go show you the first one. Child, is it anyway? We just got some Snook and Chips packages for the four of us, and because my dad doesn't eat fish, we got him some Hungry Lion. Yeah.
the next day.
Afternoon, my name is Berries and welcome to another day of my vlog. I was going to wait. Honestly, I was going to wait until tomorrow, but I'm too excited. I've got to show you. I just have to. So during my lunch break today, I decided to go and pop into the library because I fell off of reading for a while, and I just haven't been able to finish any book that I pick up. So I pick up a book, I read it halfway, and I put it down. And then I remember the only book that I read and I couldn't for the life of me put myself to just close it and put it down. It was a book by Dorothy Clark. So I decided to go to the library and try and see if I can find another book by Dorothy Clark, because just her writing and her stories are just sublime. I go to the library, I don't find it. But as I walk into the library, there's a table that once again has books on sale. Immediately draws my attention. This is a book by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've heard a lot about Taylor Jenkins Reid. I follow Alexa Ray, who is a book YouTuber who films reading vlogs. I follow two YouTubers that are actually in that type of category in terms of YouTube videos. And Alexa Ray always talks about Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I thought to myself, you know what? This is a famous author. And from what I've heard, she's quite a good writer. So this book specifically says Daisy Jones and the Six. So it's basically about a band, I think, that was traveling the world. So I'm very, very excited. Very excited. It is going to be joining my little collection over there. If you guys can see, it's going to be joining my little collection over there. I'm very excited to read this. And then, while I was looking at that one, another one caught my attention. Girl, look at this. Do not tell me that the cover page of this isn't the most gorgeous thing you have ever seen. What? This is beautiful. This particular book is called The Angel Tree by Lucinda Riley. Sorry, excuse me. I was drawn by the cover page, and the synopsis is what made me take it. It sounds very, very exciting. Basically about a young girl that goes back to her hometown. It's just... I'm so excited. So... I did not go to the library to buy books, but I ended up buying these two books, and I'm so excited not only to add them to my little collection, but to eventually read them. And then, like I was saying, I went to go and look for Dorothy Clark. It turns out I went to go and look in the section where I know I'd find her books, and through all the Clark books that were there, she was not there. So I just took another book from another part in the fiction section where I was, and this is the book that I'm going to be reading. Very, very excited. I love books that are set in the 1800s because the stories of the 1800s are so captivating, and the way that the people who write the stories of the 1800s write is so fascinating to me. Like, they take you with them, and I just really enjoy stories set in the times of the 1800s. So this is a story by Mary Jo Putney, and it's called The Bargain. So basically it's about a young Lady Jocelyn, whose father recently passed away, and in his will he wrote that he will leave all his fortune to her if she is married by the age of 25. Now the problem is that Jocelyn is an independent woman who does not believe in marriage, and it is going to be very interesting, okay, because she's going to think that she's trying to pull a smart move by marrying a dying man, but the story takes a turn, and I am all for it. Forced proximity, enemies to lovers. I'm here for it. I just love it, and I'm so excited. And yeah, so this is the book that I actually ended up taking. As I was saying about Dorothy Clark, child, I found out that the library, when I eventually decided to come down because I couldn't find her books, I asked the receptionist to please look on the system if there are any books by Dorothy Clark. She looks in the system, she finds three actually. One in English, two in Afrikaans. Now I am bilingual, but Afrikaans can be a bit, you know, and obviously the one in English that she talks about, I've already read. So I only have the choice of reading the two that are in Afrikaans. But I thought to myself, let me use my free will. I'm bilingual, so I'm going to understand the book. Should there be any difficult words, I could always just Google them. So I will be going back after I finish this one. This is gonna be a quick read. I can just tell you now, this is gonna be a quick read. But after I finish this one, I'm definitely gonna go and take an Afrikaans book. An Afrikaans book, and I'm actually gonna read it. Why not? Why don't you just use your free will? You are bilingual. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I couldn't wait to show you guys the books I got. Let me show you again. Look at this. Ooh, the lighting is so harsh. This cover, man. This cover. Okay, I'm gonna unwind. It is my father's best friend's 50th birthday party. Wow. The day after tomorrow. So this week is basically the planning process. So we're going to be going there to go and assist with the planning. Exciting stuff. So what I like to do when it comes to chicken is that I like to buy a 5 kg, right? And I just prefer that as opposed to like trays of chicken. So I buy a 5 kg, and a while ago I bought these portioning bags. So I buy a 5 kg and I portion the chicken. And for me, I feel like that lasts a bit longer, and it kind of survives the month better as opposed to like trays. It works for us because the 5 kg I feel like is quite affordable. I got this on special at Super Spar for 189 Rand, and usually I can get about I can get about 5 to 6 bags of chicken. So yeah, that is what I'm about to do now.
The next day.
Good morning, my name is Berries, and welcome to another day of my vlog. Today is Friday and I am not going to work. I took leave for the day. I'm not sure if I mentioned it yesterday, but I took leave for the day. I'm going to go and watch my brother. They're having their annual athletics day, so none of my family members can go. My parents are working. My sister's going to school, so I took the day off so that I can go and watch him, and also essentially kind of like rest and not go to work because I was very tired this week. So I was like, you know what? I work at a place where I can actually take leave, so I can let me use my free will and just book myself on leave for the day. So I'm on leave for the day, and it's currently something to 7, and I was hanging some laundry that I did yesterday. One thing I will do, honey, is do laundry. And you know what? One thing I will do is do laundry to ensure that the next week flows smoothly, because there is uniform in there, there's people's shirts and so on and so forth, and clothes that obviously I want to wear sometime in the new week. A lot of exciting things planned for the day, which might not sound exciting to others, but it's exciting to me. I'm getting my shoes fixed. I had this kitten heel from Rage. It started to, the metal piece started coming out, and I want to fix it because that's literally my everyday heel. So I'm taking that for fixing. I'm taking my chunky heel for fixing because the strap broke, so I'm taking that for fixing. I'm taking some of my clothes for alterations and just fixing. There's a pants I accidentally burned, child. Oh word. So I'm taking that for fixing. Very, very exciting. And obviously going to even watch my brother. Super exciting. And just resting for the day. Yeah. So let's finish hanging this laundry and just kind of like tidying up the house a bit, because later on we'll be going to my father's best friend's house again, just to do the final touches for his birthday party tomorrow. It's a very busy day, and I'm taking you guys along, and I'm buying a tripod today. Listen, it's a good day. It's a good day.
Lost some keys, please come to the side.
Run, Sima!
Yang di Chidangwe Eagle Twinkle first place we have Ellie Tepile Sango. But in second place we have
One eternity later.
We are back, child. I enjoyed my day on the field. It is incredibly hot and I am very tired. I think the sun drained us. I was a bit late this morning, so I had to kind of like do everything in a rush, but I just took a little snippet of my outfit. I wore something very chilled. I didn't want my shoulders to be out because I'm still recovering from being burnt in December, so I wanted something that's going to cover my shoulders. At least it was a bit, it did allow the air in, but it's just very hot today. But yeah, that's it for my Friday. No, that isn't it actually, but I don't know if I'm going to vlog the rest of the Friday because like I said, we're planning your 50th birthday party for tomorrow, so we're just going to pop in again to go and see what we need to help with today, maybe some decorations or anything like that. But yeah, that's it for the first half of my Friday. Just remembered an exciting thing that I wanted to tell you guys yesterday about when I was blabbing about the book. This is one of the most exciting things I am doing in 2026. I have stamp books, okay? I have stamp books. One belongs to someone I'm keeping it for, but I am so incredibly excited to be doing this. I got the stamp books on Thursday when I was at work, and then today after my brother's I'm tired. After my brother's athletics, I went into Checkers and I bought some stamps, my first pair of stamps. I'm so excited, you guys. Honey, we are going to be sorted this December. Very, very much sorted. Purr.
One eternity later.
It is currently 10 to 1 in the morning. We just got home. Still wearing the apron. Last activity we were doing, we were making 2 different types of punch. One which is going to be served as a welcome drink. One which is going to be served as later on in the evening. Don't be, we are tired. We are so very, very tired. And I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is wake up and be there as soon as 8 a.m. in the morning, because it's literally all hands on deck. All hands on deck. I don't know how much I can actually vlog because I'm going to be so incredibly hands-on, but I'm going to try my ultimate best. Yeah. For now, good night.
The next day.
Sivugile. But at what cost? I'm joking. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday today. I am awake, quite fresh, quite strong. My legs are just a bit sore from all the walking and dynamic essentially. Just made myself a cup of coffee and just gonna savor it before the crazy day starts because we have a jam-packed party day. Luckily the party only starts at like 4 p.m. in the afternoon, so we still need to kind of like finish up the decor, finish up the punches. I think I'm in the cooking team representing my mother because she's not going to be here, which is kind of like crazy because I would have definitely not minded being in the serving team, but cooking with people I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, let's drink coffee. Guys, good morning. I didn't even say good morning. Did I did. Sana, there's a lot going on. Remember when I said I was going to be hands-on, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to vlog. Currently, ran all the way from home. Luckily, the venue is quite close to home. Ran all the way to home to get onions because we're cooking 2 pots of beef stew and we need as many onions as we can get. Kuningi, and the time is just flying. It is currently 1 p.m. The event is supposed to start at 4. This is crazy business, man. Crazy business. benefits or the perks of being on the pots is that you actually get to taste the food. So good. Good evening, my Noonie Berries. I am home and I'm in bed. It is currently, I think, 22:12 p.m. I am very tired. I'm very, very tired. I thought I'd have an opportunity, maybe after we finish cooking, to go and change, put on the dress that I intended for the actual party and just kind of go back to the kitchen, but just like, for pictures or whatever. That never happened. I couldn't even fetch the dress myself. That's how insanely busy we were. My mother had to fetch the dress for me. She brought it back home. Granted, home is not very far from the place where the birthday celebration took place, but I just could not bring myself to walk all the way home and change and finish and getting ready again, body oil, tissue oil, this. I was just like, no. Everything was a success. The food was enough. The food was good. Everyone enjoyed themselves. We didn't actually experience the party because we were mostly in the kitchen the whole time, from starters to mains, to drinks, etc., etc. But I'm glad everyone had a good time. It seemed like everyone had a really, really good time, and the food was a success. So yeah, the event was a success. We washed the dishes, cleaned the kitchen, mopped the floor, and then I was just like, there comes a point where my social battery is just like absolutely depleted, and I was just like, you know what, that's enough for today. And because it wasn't far from home, I just walked home. I literally just walked home, and I'm going to go to sleep now because it's church tomorrow and my voice needs to be ready to sing. So yeah, oh my word. I hope you guys have been enjoying the vlog so far. I'll catch you tomorrow.
The next day.
I feel like I was involved in a physical fight. My body is so sore. Good morning, guys. My monthlies just started. They were meant to start on Friday, so basically they're 2 days late according to my period calendar. One thing I experienced on the first day, aside from the cramps, the nausea, the back pain, my legs become very, very heavy, especially from the knees down, and that is exactly what I'm experiencing right now. One thing I'm just grateful for is that my period came on a Sunday and not on a Monday when I'm back at work, because at least I'm going to be dragging my feet at home, and I can, easily find remedies, whereas at work I need to be full on. Women need to take off. We need to have a national first period day off, honestly. Justice for women. I'm gonna mix myself some BioPlus in lots of cold water because I'm definitely going to need the energy today.
Apho akho umsindisi